I have an extreme disgust for parents who don't like to take accountability. And Mama D has now been added to that list. If you don't know who Mama D is, she is the mother of Scrappy, and they both appeared on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Recently, years later, after the show, Scrappy was on a podcast with Nick Cannon and another woman. And Scrappy was just essentially stating how when he was 14 years old, his mom had invited strippers to his birthday. Now, why a grown-ass woman would put her son in an uncomfortable situation like this, listen, it just doesn't make any fucking sense to me. And also, for those who don't know, she used to hustle back in the day. She had the bricks, she had the girls, but that still doesn't justify why you would bring that kind of attention to a 14-year-old's birthday. Mama D is like the equivalent to Boosie to me. Both jigaboos, both from the South, where a lot of the culture is adultifying children. If you don't know about Boosie, he came out on an interview years ago stating how he had his little cousin and his son get sexually assaulted by strippers. And I'm saying sexually assaulted because that's exactly what happened. From his mouth, they just got some fellatio, and I think they might have had sex with them. Either way, the shit is fucking disgusting. Why are grown-ass adults putting young children, their family, in compromising situations where they are becoming traumatized and they don't give a fuck once they speak the fuck out? I felt so sorry. And I really felt a great deal of sympathy for Scrappy in that moment, because I could tell he was looking for an apology. And after all of this motherfucking time, she doubled the fuck down and said, listen, it was the 90s. It was Tupac. It was Biggie. It was this. It was that. Saying everything but what the fucking truth is. You were a piece of shit to your children, and they are looking for you to apologize for your fucking actions. In her response video after that interview had aired with him and her, she was so fucking dismissive. It was a bunch of whatever, blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm not kidding. That's exactly what she was saying in her response video. The innocence is typically lost in Black children specifically because parents just were not protective enough. They were very dismissive of their own trauma. And instead of being protective, they just say, well, it's the past, so let it go. Bitch, you ain't Elsa, and the motherfucking movie ain't Frozen. This is real life. I'm pretty sure in that moment, where not even getting into too much detail, but if she was really truly listening to her son while he was saying that he was traumatized from that experience, and she just gave a simple apology and maybe they followed up with another conversation afterwards, I think he would have really appreciated that. But what I can see from Mama D is that she's always doubled down on her ratchet ass, dumbass behavior. I really don't expect anything more from her, to be honest. If he went no contact with his mother after that interview, I would not even blame him. Timed pass is not an apology. And I understand Scrappy is an adult, and I don't necessarily like him either because of the kind of relationships that he has with women, but just to give him a teeny bit of grace, I could understand where it comes from. He has a deep-seated hatred and disdain for his mother, and he's taking it out on the very women who he says that he loves. And that happens every fucking 60 business days because we always see Scrappy with a new woman. We always see Scrappy having a new baby or getting engaged. This nigga is looking for the mother that he yearns for in every single fucking woman he comes across. Some parents don't know a few conversations can heal a generation, but I don't think that's what many people are here to do. Many people are here to go along and get along. And unfortunately for Scrappy and maybe his other siblings, I don't think they're going to find that kind of healing in this lifetime. They can surely do their own work to help heal themselves, but there's always going to be that mother wound. And to be honest, it's the hardest one to heal from. It's hard to forgive somebody who you know willingly put you in danger. It's hard to forgive someone who didn't protect you. It's hard to forgive someone who dismisses your feelings. Scrappy and many other adults and children have to walk around with that fucking heaviness for the rest of their lives. Me included. It is truly a privilege to have lived a normal life. To not have anyone perpetuate any kind of violence towards you. for you to keep your innocence, and for you to always be safe. That is not the experience of us all. So for the people like myself and Scrappy, I just want to say I'm sorry. I'm sorry you weren't protected like you needed to be. I hope you can find the time to work through the things that probably kept you up at night. And I hope one day you can find a safe space within yourself.